Every day we eat food, and most people wash their face every day, and your body, and clean your clothes every week. But most people have a mind, but we don't clean our mind. We say in Zen, if you have no mind, then cleaning's not necessary. Then you always follow the situation naturally. But even from the time we're born, we start to, as individuals, develop likes and dislikes. We want something, we don't want something. We think something's good, something's bad. So we develop a lot of opposite opinions. And even our body has opinions. But these opinions are just our idea. Today it was raining. Maybe somebody thought, like a farmer thought, oh, this is good, our rice needs some rain. Maybe somebody else thinks, oh, I was going to go on a picnic today, it's bad. So this is opinion. The truth there is raining. So it's very hard for people to see what's just true because we want something. We say sometimes that human mind has 4 kinds of problems. First, wanting something. As soon as we're born, we have that mind. In fact, we're born because we have that mind already. Then, babies, everybody's seen babies, some of you raise it, they want something. It's not bad or good, it's just true. Then, as we grow a little bit, we get the second problem, which is attaching. Little babies aren't usually attached to much. Maybe they're playing with a chopstick. Then you're worried they're going to poke themselves, so you take it away. Then maybe they wanted it, so they start crying. But you give them a spoon, and soon they forget about the chopstick. That's also interesting. But when they get a little older, maybe 8 months or a little older, they don't want the spoon. They want the chopsticks. That's attachment. They're playing with your phone, you take it away, you give them a toy. They don't want the toy, they want the phone. No! And they want the phone. So first we want something, then we start to attach things. Then later, third problem appears. We check. We check what's going on, whether we think other people are checking, or we start to have a judgment about things. Maybe a 2-year-old's in the train station or the airport, they're not happy, they just scream. They don't check. Maybe an adult wants to scream, but they check. And because they know if they start screaming, a lot of people will say, oh, that person's crazy. So if checking is helping us understand the correct situation, then it's not so bad. But usually it's just our opinion about something. Even meditation students check. Maybe you're checking the person next to you. Why do they move so much? Or maybe you think, that person never moves. They think they're so great. There's a story about that. In Japan, there was once one Zen master who had 2 students. Then one student would sit very straight, always stay awake, but he was kind of arrogant. The second student would be always falling asleep, but he didn't really try very hard. So one day, the Zen master called the sleepy student to him. Look at your Dharma brother. He always makes a good effort, strong effort, to stay awake. You must try like him and make a strong effort. Then he called the other student, who always sat up straight and kept his eyes open. And he said, you always sit up straight and you're very proud of yourself and arrogant. But look at your Dharma brother. He's always in samadhi. He doesn't have any thinking at all. Why? You can't get samadhi. So this Zen master doesn't have an opinion, so he can use one to teach the other, and then he can use that guy to teach the other. Another kind of checking people have is, sometimes people tell me, my meditation wasn't good today. And then I ask them, what do you mean? Well, I want to be calm, but I'm thinking so much today. But actually, practicing isn't about calm or not calm, or good or bad. Maybe you say good because you felt good. You say bad because you felt bad or didn't come to what you want. But correct practicing means become clear. So maybe today you're sitting many thinking, but you can perceive it. Oh, many thinking today. That's clear. Or maybe in the morning before you go to work or something, you sit. Oh, today, bad meditation, I'm very nervous. First you're nervous, and then you make bad and good. So just see, oh, today nervous. If you see that about yourself, then be careful.
Yeah.
Today, be careful. You know, if you're driving and it's very foggy out, the intelligent thing to do is go slower, be careful. It's not always going to be sunny and beautiful. So see clear and checking are different. Checking has a judgment, good and bad. And see clear is just the floor's gray. Oh, today my knee hurts. But you still breathe in and breathe out, right? So be aware of that. The fourth mind problem is holding. You know, many movies is about revenge. That's called holding. Somebody does something bad to me, then I hold it, then I want revenge. Not only movies, a lot of life is about that. Get divorced, still fighting. How long you want to fight for? Maybe next life again, meet each other and fight again. There's a Chinese saying, when you go for revenge, be sure to dig 2 holes, 2 graves. Your action will come back to you, so you'll both be in the ground. Yeah, maybe not right away, but it will come back one day. So holding is a big problem. When I was first coming to Korea, sometimes my friends in America would say, oh, what's it like living in Korea? What's to live with Korean people? So sometimes I'd say, if you have a good relationship, it's the best in the world. If you have a bad relationship, it's like North and South Korea. Never give up, never give up. That's because emotional. Emotional. I like the emotional part. You just have to be clear. So this is true. Every culture has its own style, but humans have these 4 kinds of mind problems. One time I noticed in my life that when I do my job, whatever it might be, I'm happy. Then one day I was sitting and looked at Buddha, and I thought, Buddha said we're all Buddha inside. We all have Buddha nature. Buddha's job is practicing and help people. So if I'm also Buddha, then my job's practice, help people, then happy. Sitting down for meditation sometimes isn't wonderful. Sometimes your body hurts. Even worse, your mind goes crazy. Buddha understood that's human beings' condition. So if we do that, it's same as washing your body. You'll look good, you'll smell good, your mind also can become pleasant. Yeah. So, practicing is our job. You don't have to become monk or nun, but that's our job as human beings. Reflect back on ourselves. Look back at myself. You don't have to ask this question all the time, but what am I? You know, I always make in my mind, I. What is that? Animals are very wonderful because they're simple. We have some cats that were born to a wild mother at Musangsa, and they've been there 6 years. They're not really wild anymore. They live outside. We made a house for them, but they're part of the temple. I like to watch them. Cats sleep a lot. I even looked it up on the internet. Cats usually sleep a total of about 16 hours a day. The rest of the time, they either eat or go to the bathroom or hunt or just look around when they feel like it. Right now, 2 of the cats live in a house, with the nuns, but 2 of them live in the outside thing. They're brothers. They were born together. And in the winter, they sleep in the same bed. Some are usually 2 different beds, but because who wants to be next to somebody in the summer? But winter, they'll sleep right in the same bed with each other. But once in a while, one of them will be sitting there and the other one will walk over and jump on them like, then they have a fight for about 3 or 5 seconds and then they walk away. I was really surprised the first time I saw them do that, because usually they'll fight another cat who comes together. But this first time after a couple years, I saw them go at each other. Usually they'll fight together against a different cat who shows up.
Yeah.
This is their temple, not your temple. But very fast and finished. Then sometime later I see them come up and they touch noses and their tails up. That means like, hello, peace. Cats are very simple. They don't even need to kill anything because they got enough food, but once in a while it's their instinct. They'll get something. I don't think they even eat it. It's just habit. I bet they never think about, oh, I sleep too much. If you're sleeping if they're sleeping and you bother them, they just walk away and find another place to sleep. So animals, not just cats, animals are kind of wonderful because they're very simple, but they're not wide. They don't care about birds or mice unless they're hungry. Human beings can be very wide. Somehow we can understand almost everything, maybe everything, but we're very complicated. And we make lots of opinions, body opinion, emotional opinion, thinking opinions. Then we make lots of suffering. So most animals, I don't think they look back at themselves. What am I? But humans need to. So whatever your reason is, it's very nice to come here and sit today. We have to learn how to sort of calm our mind down. Then it's much easier to see clearly, hear clearly. Then we can see this world suffering, and whatever our situation in life is, use it to help. When I first came to Korea, it seemed like people went to Mogyoktan almost every day, a lot of people. Chunwan, or Ichunwan. I couldn't believe it. It's not even $1. I can go to this bathhouse. Now in the house, everybody has some way to shower and clean yourself. Don't need to go to Mogyoktan all the time. I go usually once a week because it's a really easy place to cut your hair, and then you can soak in the hot sauna and things like that. So one day I thought, when I first came to Korea, if we go every day, Chunwan, 1 week it's like Chilchunwan. Now I go once a week, Palchunwan, almost the same, and the temple has nice shower, so don't need to go every day. So today you all come and sit, good 5-6 hours together. That's like I go to the Mogyoktan. Then I hope everybody a little bit each day at home, even a little bit, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, also sits. And if you want to take a week in a spa, go to Musangsa during Kyol Che. Then every day scrubbing. If you didn't go to Mogyoktan a long time, and then you get this Dae-mi-ri, wow, it's like, oh my God. Yeah, maybe if you go to 1 week Musangsa Mogyoktan sitting, oh my God. But if you wash every day and then go Dae-mi-ri or then go to 7-day, it's not big deal, not such a big deal. So one more chance if you have a question, please ask. If not, no problem. That's great. Okay, I hope everybody do some practice every day. In the temple it says, first work, then eat. So also important. Make our mind clean. Yeah. If we're clear, then it's not a problem. Then use that to help whatever situation you are in your life. Even crossing the street or driving, be careful, that helps everybody. So thank you very much, everybody, today, and people who organize it, and Tonyak Bolsanim, and interview Sanmundap Tonyak Sanim. And please, let's continue this way. Take some time every day, look inside. Yeah.